Alright, well I told my wife I was gonna do some other stuff, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and surprise her with this to install this. And I'm running out, oops. I'm running out of time, so I'll just make this one short. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lean this over this way, and I'm gonna put this wood underneath it so it's easier to grasp when it's on the ground, and plus I don't want to lay it on the ground because it might damage things. I noticed this is kind of oily. I don't know why. Maybe that's to protect it from, water or moisture. For some reason it's oily, so I'm not going to mess with it. But I am going to lean this down and try to hold it in places that are not oily. And set it down so I can look underneath. Now this hose here is on the wrong side. My sink is on the other side. But it looks like to me like it's long enough to wrap around and go through the hole, so that's good. And then the next thing to do is probably to remove this crate, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet. If I could go ahead and hook up, I think all I got to hook up is the electrical cord. It came with an electrical cord. Wait, did this fall over? Oh, yeah, it fell over again. Anyways, you can see, I'm trying to make this stay with a, okay, you can see what I did. I flipped it over. Can you see that, how I flipped it over? I hope that doesn't, yeah, it keeps moving. I gotta put something else here. I got this weight that goes on the sink hose that goes, to pull, the one that pulls down. I'm gonna put that on there too, on the sink, so surprise my wife. Anyways, you see how I did? All I gotta do, I think, I'm looking at this stuff. I should read the instructions, but I'll do that later before I go too far, but before I push it underneath. But I got this thing to do, and if we run out of time, just remember, do what Jesus tells you to do and you'll be okay. I just want to say that before, I got this cord that I'm going to hook up. I'm not sure. It comes with all these things. I don't know what they're for, but I'll figure it out. And these lock nuts that I might use my own, depends. And I saw someone do this, and they put tape on the lock nuts. I guess because it vibrates so much. So after they twisted these lock nuts, they wrapped tape around. They said that's a good idea in case something happens. Your insurance or something. I don't know. There you go. So I don't know. I don't know where to hook this up at. And I might have picked the wrong side because I don't see any wires. I'm probably going to have to tilt it the other way, which is not good because I don't want to tilt it on this thing, but I think I can take this hose out. Yeah, I can take this hose out and I can tilt it the other way so I can hook up the electrical cord. I think this is going to be super easy to install. I mean, just, take off this thing on the bottom, but I don't want to take that off yet because that's what I'm going to use to slide this thing around. It's pretty light. It's not heavy at all. It's not heavy at all to do this. Okay, so that goes there. And I don't see the wires. I don't know where the wires are at. I'm going to flip it on this side to see if there's any wires anywhere. I don't understand. Where are the wires? Okay. And I don't want to bend anything or break anything. I don't want to bend this. Bring this out here a little bit. And we'll see. Hopefully that works out good. I'm holding everything. Oh, there's some moisture under this. I don't know why. That is weird. Okay. Where is the wires? I don't see any wires. Well, it must be something. Got a nice kick plate. I must have to take something apart to get to the wires. Let me get a flashlight. Where is my flashlight? Why is there water underneath that thing? That is oh, I know why. We had put some dishes in there. That's what happened. We put some dishes in there to let them dry. Where did I do it? I know I had that flashlight. I need the flashlight to go to the attic. Maybe I left it in my room. I'm getting it now. Oh boy. Don't know what I did with that flashlight. Oh, there it is. The flashlight. I'm using the flashlight to hold the phone. What am I gonna do? Sorry for getting in the way. Let's see, will that stay? Okay, I don't need the flashlight. So, yeah, we used that, so let me look in here. Oh, there it is. Over here, there's some kind of thing where the box hooks up to. So I'm gonna have to take this cardboard out of here. That's in the way. Yeah, that's in the way. So why is there water underneath though? I don't understand. Where does the water come from? That doesn't make sense at all. It makes no sense to me at all. Why would there be water underneath this thing? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I hope something's not leaking.